Hey y'all, it's Sharmise Idris here, and welcome to the very first episode of the Sunday Swirl. This is a brand new series where I'm trying out different cold process soap techniques every Sunday. Because if you know me, I'm more of a plain Jane soap maker. I like to try different colorants, and I also like to try different liquids like beer and wine, but I don't really try different designs. So I wanted to experiment, and I'm bringing you along with me. So every week I will be doing a new design. I'm going to be learning and doing a new design. Now this first one, I do actually already know. It's the only one I really do here on my channel. But just to keep it simple, otherwise, I will be using the same recipe every week and then the same fragrance oil. Of course, all of that will be linked below if you want to follow along with me. And if you're actually looking for these on my website, like these soaps, they will not be there because all of these soaps are going to be donated. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the first design. Like I said, I have done this one before here on my channel. It is the In the Pot Swirl. And if you stay till the end, you'll actually see two different soaps. So I did the whole video to do a thin trace, but before this, I tried it with a thicker trace, and so you'll see the difference in the design. The fragrance I'll be using for all of these soaps is Clean Type Fragrance Oil from Nature's Garden, and then I'll also be using Micas from Mad Micas. Today I'm using Bermuda Triangle, Interstellar, and then I'm also using titanium dioxide. I've done all of the prep work so that we can just focus on the design for this video. But if you want to learn more about making cold process soap, I have lots of videos here on my channel, so you can check those out. I'll have the playlist linked below for you. And then I also have articles on my blog as well, so I'll link that too. Oh, and both my Lye Solution and oils are at room temperature. The goal for this soap is a thin trace, so I will be using the stick blender in short bursts on the lowest setting. And sometimes I'll just mix it with the stick blender and not turn it on. And I'll be doing this just until the batter reaches emulsion. Now I'm gonna pour about maybe a fifth, let's just say a fifth, into each of the other two containers. I've already dispersed my mica in titanium dioxide so that it will mix easier. For this soap, I did a half a teaspoon of each of the micas and then 1.5 teaspoons of titanium dioxide. All of them were mixed at a 1:3 ratio. So the micas were mixed 1 part mica with 3 parts sunflower oil, and then the titanium dioxide was 1 part titanium dioxide and 3 parts distilled water. This makes it much easier to mix into the batter. And now I need to add the fragrance oil as well. To start, I'm going to mix by hand, and then I'll follow up with a stick blender. And I'll blend them from lightest to darkest. Now, typically I do a literal swirl in the pot and then just pour that into the mold. But since we're trying new things, I'm gonna do a little triangle of the gray, and then next to the gray, I'm gonna pour the blue. But I'm gonna save a little bit for the top because I'm actually experimenting with the top today too. I usually have my own way of doing my tops, but we're switching it up. Now I don't know if I'm about to mess it up, but I just have to do a quick swirl in the pot. I just have to. Now it's time to pour, and I'm just going back and forth really slowly. Not really slowly, but pretty slowly, I guess. And I can already see that I wish I had more blue in here. The gray is fine, but I want more blue. I should have done more blue. Now for the top. I'm trying to layer all of the colors side by side like Neapolitan ice cream. Side note, I really used to hate the strawberry in there, but now, out of the three, it's my favorite. I was trying to find a chopstick, but I could not. And I also tried to look for a toothpick just to make it even smaller, but here's what I got. Now I'm just gonna go back and forth, kind of a zigzag. Or I guess literally a zigzag. And I can't forget the 91% isopropyl alcohol spray for the top. I let this soap sit in the mold for about 48 hours. Let's see what it looks like. It's cute. It's just not my usual in the pot, but I tried something new and it's not bad. I'm just more of a medium trace, literal swirl in the pot. Oh, and here's the thick trace. I really like the bottom of the soap, but because I was doing a thick trace and I didn't pour from very high up, those colorants did not reach the bottom of the pot. So it's a little whiter at the top than I would like, but I still like it. All right, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you got this far, please give the video a thumbs up if you like it. And go ahead and subscribe if you want to catch the next episode. I'll be doing a drop swirl.